Manchester United first conference. That's one of theirs.
Okay, Samuel.
Ruben, congratulations. How pleased are you with that performance, especially given that you played Arsenal just over a month ago and it was a very different result?
I think we play, especially in the first half, we play well, better in the first game. We were better in set pieces today, more aggressive. We show a different spirit, even with 10 men. We are improving on that aspect. I think we had a lot of difficulties in the beginning of the game to control the game with the ball. And then we suffer not big opportunities, but we suffer running after the ball. It was really hard to win the ball, and especially to switch off play, to change to win the first pressure of Arsenal. But then we can take in this moment the game to a different level when we talk about aggressivity, and that is a very good thing. We managed to score, and then I felt that in that moment we were able to improve with the ball, but with the send-off was really hard on us. And then we suffered all together, defending very well with some opportunities from Arsenal. The players were really tired, but I felt since the first minute that today was our day, and I felt also a connection with our fans, our staff. It was a very good day for us in that aspect. We need to improve the way we play football.
What did you think of the penalty decision? It seemed like the momentum changed in your favour, but it seemed like the players didn't think it was a penalty.
Yeah, it's far away. The players told me that it was not a penalty, but let's move on. We go to the next round and focus on the next game.
Mr. Amorim, you often talk about how your team suffers and how they have to suffer a goal. Do you think they're pushing through this suffering now and becoming more resilient?
I think that is clear. I think also it's clear that when we score first, that helps us to suffer. It's like more strength to suffer after if something happened. When the opponent has one opportunity, we can stop the game. We can calm down the game, and that I think we are understanding more the way we play football. Sometimes you are not playing well, but you can control the game in certain moments. But it's clear that we are improving in the way that we suffer playing football, and that is a good thing. It's not nice, but it's a good thing for a team.
This idea that you've spoken about that you said in your first press conference, you will see an idea with this team. Do you think this idea is becoming more clear?
Part of the idea, then, like I said, with the ball, we had some difficulties. I think players like Garnacho want to play open, playing inside. They need to suffer. I can put him open, but then I will have to change the idea, and then it will take more time. I think it is also good for the player with the quality, for example, like Garnacho and Ahmad. If they are able to play inside and outside, they will be so much more complete. So I think the idea still needs a lot of time, but in that part of the spirit to suffer, to understanding the game, to make some pauses on the game, I think we are improving.
Yeah, we spoke about Martin before the game. Obviously had a key role to play today as well. How vital was the penalty miss for United today?
Was really important because give us more strength, and then with less one players is really hard to press. It's really hard to press a team like Arsenal with 11 players. Imagine with 10 players, and then if you are in disadvantage, it's really hard because they can control the ball. They already control the ball in a lot of moments. So it was vital to win the game, of course, to draw the game.
He obviously became the hero. He's had some stick. What did you make of the moment when he scored a goal, and how vital was it for him to get that?
Yeah, it's really important, not just for them, but for all the players. your life as a footballer has cycles and moments, and sometimes in 1 week your life can change. And you can see Altay against Tottenham, everybody was pointing the finger for Altay, and I understand that. And today he was our hero also. Joshua a few weeks ago had a small problem with our fans, and today every time he's going on the pitch you feel that the support from the fans, and then he has the last penalty. So the life is like that, and you have to continue humble, to work every day. Your time will come, and so it's really important for them, not just for them, but for his teammates.
Jason.
Ruben, I was going to say, obviously, given Josh's Lewis the fifth penalty, did you worry about the consequences of him not scoring, obviously, considering how much pressure he's been under? Obviously, there's a big moment for him to score that, but were you worried about actually the consequences of it going away?
I was not, because I had the feeling that we are going to win, but that part is not my part. The set pieces is not my part, and today we were amazing in set pieces. So Carlos was really good, Andres was really good, Emmanuel was really good, and they chose the right players to score the penalty. So it's not my part, it was them. They did a very good job.
Last question.
Ruben, apologies for asking this after such a amazing performance, but Marcus Rashford obviously wasn't part of the squad today. Is it likely that he's played his last game for Manchester United?
I don't know. We'll see. He's a player for Manchester United. We'll see. He have to work. He have to represent his club, and he loves his club. But I have to make choices. Already spoke about how I make the choices. So it is what it is. So let's continue. Let's see the next game. And like I said, I have to make a selection.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Arsenal press conference.
Anyone have a question, raise your hand. I'll come to you. Let's go with James from CBS.
Hi Mikel, first of all, your overall reflections on the game?
Incredible how you don't win the game. That's basically to sum up. The dominance, the superiority in relation to your opposition, and everything that we did to try to win the game. And that's it, that we didn't deserve. We didn't get what we deserve, clearly, but there is an element that is about putting the ball in the back of the net. They did it once, and with the amount of situations, chances, penalties that we had, we didn't. And we go home extremely sad, but I cannot be prouder of my players, on the team, individual, collectively, what they produce. Like on Wednesday against Newcastle, against two top teams, it's incredible. But we haven't got rewarded, and that's the downside to it.
Obviously, Kai was understandably quite quickly down the tunnel at the final whistle. What do you say to him to get him maybe back into the state of mind and the form that he's shown in his best moments?
To him and to all of them, that I love them, that we all love them individually and as a team, that are a joy. I mean, what this team produces every 3 days is incredible, regardless what happens. And I'm not going to lose sight of that because of our results, or for sure, because we didn't deserve those results. What can we do better? Let's try to do it, but it's very difficult to cheat. It's an emotional part, it's something related to confidence as well, but very difficult to ask something else to our players.
Jordan, the Sun.
Hi, Mikel. At full time, Man United tweeted the word justice, I think in reference to the Martin penalty that was missed. What are your thoughts on that penalty, also the Ugarte?
I comment about my players and my team, not about the position.
There was a clip of Ugarte maybe appearing to headbutt Kai Havertz. Have you seen?
No, I haven't seen it.
Go to Jamie from Sky.
Mikel, as you say, when you dominate a game like that, you create so many chances, it will intensify the calls for Arsenal to have an out-and-out striker, that they lack an out-and-out striker. Is that an area that you need to look at this month?
No, but I mean, we missed from various ways, from different players, and I understand, guys, that, but I cannot love our players more, and I focus very much in the ones that we have to perform at the highest level. That's it. The rest is not in our hands, in my hands.
Simon, Evening Standard.
Okay, was there any sort of early word on Gabriel Jesus? He looked in a lot of distress when he came off. You know?
Big worry. That's my feeling. He had to come off on a stretcher with a lot of pain, touching his knee. It's not looking good.
Is it the same knee as the one from the World Cup?
No, I think it's the other one. But it's more the worrying factor is the feeling that he had when he had to come off and the pain that he was in. So yeah.
Jordan, Athletic.
Yeah, this team's been together now for 2 or 3 years, been at a really high level. Is there a danger when these number of trophies you're competing for them, but that you can't go over the line? How do you stop that becoming a psychological problem for the players, that it gets in their head that they haven't yet got over the line?
But that's the outcome, you know. But obviously relying on not performing like this and waiting for one shot to go on target and score a goal, I don't want to bet on that. I bet on that team to try to do, are we going to win big trophies? I don't know. But playing like this, there are very few teams in the world that can play at that level.
Mark, yeah.
Mikel, after a week when you've been knocked out of one competition, cup competition, and you've got a mountain to climb in another, do you feel a bit of pressure now about Wednesday night's North London derby?
Sorry?
Do you feel under extra pressure to win the North London derby on Wednesday night after the week you've had?
No, I mean, regardless of we would have won the last 2 games, is excitement and looking forward to play the biggest game of the season for our supporters and what it means to us.
Phil, PA.
Yeah, I suppose just following on from that, Mikel, are you worried that this has been quite a damaging week for Arsenal, given the other day and now here you lost 2 big matches?
I understand the point, but it's, I think, a remarkable week to understand what we did again today after what happened 3 days ago and what we did to 2 of the best teams in the moment right now. So this is what I take. The result, I understand that and is extremely disappointed, but I cannot put my focus on that. I think it will be very, very, very unfair.
Okay, we'll do the last 2 now. One here.
Last to Norway. Martin Odegaard obviously had a main role to play today, missed the penalty in overtime, however, came back and scored in the penalty shootout. What did you make of those 2 moments?
No, the first one that it happens, you know, when you want to take responsibility and leadership in a team, it can happen. He missed it. What I loved is that when I asked them, okay, who wants to take it? It was the first one in the sheet because I want to take it. And that's the players that we want, you know. You're going to have difficult moments. It's how you respond to them. And he's the captain, and he's the leader. And I love that he's done that today again.
And finally, Tom from Football London.
Hi, Mikel. You were asked after the Newcastle game about how the fans were leaving before the end of the game. During the penalty shootout, there was quite an ecstasy moment that Havertz actually missed his penalty. You looked like you were turning around to supporters and asking for more. Is it painful to see them leaving in those moments?
No, I did it before because obviously after the draw it was there. So in the moment that I did is to make sure that we create that atmosphere that is needed.
Just
check, is Kevin Jesus gone to hospital?
No, he's gone home. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, thank you.
Right.